Hi, everybody. It's Tanya Hertz here, the director of the Rec Innovation Lab. And today I have with me Evan Smith.
Hi there.
And so, Evan, why don't you tell everybody, here, let me stop the share really quickly. Tell everybody, oopla, who you are.
So I'm Evan Smith. I'm the lead production services assistant at the Reprographics department here at Miramar College. We mostly handle on-campus and campus community printing, but we're opening up services to the rec because it's part of the campus, and we have a lot of services and expertise that we can offer. And after seeing what you guys do here, I think there's a lot that we could do for you. So yeah, happy to help.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you able to share my screen over there as well while we're doing this? Okay, perfect. All right, cool. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to show all of you a couple different things. So we have a relationship with Reprographics here at the Rec. And so if you are a Rec student, so if you're in the Rec Innovation Lab as a current student, per semester, we have a budget of $20 per student founder per semester. And so you can do things like order flyers, order business cards, you can order labels, banners, you can order, we have those retractable, the retractable banners that a lot of people have been wanting to do now, which are really, really cool. And you can do any of those up to $20 per semester. A lot of them cost more than $20, but the great thing is as a student at Miramar College and through the Rec, you can get, you can order at cost, right? Which is huge. So all of you know, making marketing material is not cheap. It's not something that you can usually find somebody to do for you on at cost. So I have these instructions here, how to use the Miramar College Reprographics email service. I'm also going to share or show you guys the website. It's sdmiramar.edu/services mailroom reprographics. If you just Google Reprographics Miramar College, you can find this page here. And from here, it takes you to the job work order form, which is what you need to order anything, whether you do it in person or you email it. So I want to make sure that we fill this out right. So, so for the students who are filling this out, if you are using your free $20 budget, I want to make sure that you put in the right information. So I'm going to let Evan talk you through it so that I don't mess up what you should include in there.
All right. So for your class or department, it'll just be, Rec Innovation Lab. Excuse my typing. And let's see, requester will be your name. So whatever that might be,
Pause.
Nope.
I didn't record it right. It's not recording it right. Let me see. Let me double check. No, it's recording it right. It's recording it right. I thought it said it wasn't recording. I take that back.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay. Title material, this will be whatever your file name is, and also whatever the finished product is going to be. So say it's, business cards or something like that. Your contact information is very important if we need to get a hold of you, if we have any questions regarding your file, if alterations need to be made, we're going to contact you as best we can, either through email or if it's urgent, we'll try to get you on the phone. Make sure you include the date that this was submitted and your due date that you're expecting this by. Depending on the product, it can be as short as 1 to 2 business days. For more extensive projects, it could be upwards of a week. And whatever day you submit the file and everything is ready to go, it's usually from that point forward, however many business days to complete. And we'll let you know if there's any interruptions or anything that comes up. Okay. So your number of originals, this is where people usually get confused. It's important to keep in mind that if you have a 2-page document, then it's 2 originals. If it's 1 piece of paper, but it's printed on the front and the back, that's 2 originals. So just keep that in mind. It's the number of times that the printer has to apply ink to a surface. That's your number of originals. And then your number of copies is pretty straightforward. It's however many copies you want of those originals. This is most of these options, one-sided, back-to-back. That's for printing on what we call sheet fed. that can include business cards, trifold brochures. But if it's something like posters, 24 by 36 posters, banners, retractable banners, that usually doesn't make a difference. We can only print one-sided on those objects. There are ways to do double-sided, but it's really printing two one-sided documents. So in regards to wide format, it's not really much of a concern. The color of the paper, we do have an extensive list of colored paper. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to show it to you right now other than the list that's here. If you stop by our shop, we have them posted up on the wall so you can have a look at them. And that's solid colored paper, mostly 8.5 by 11. Color of cardstock is the same situation, and cardstock you would predominantly use for things like table tents. If you wanted a heavier cover on a book, we do offer tape binding and comb binding in our shop. We can also do saddle stitch, which is, you've probably seen it before for small booklets. It's where they put two staples along the spine of a folded book. So that is a service that we offer. Transparencies you're probably not going to have to deal with. This one is, so I'm going to cover the cut. So this is important if you have business cards, or if you have something that's an abnormal dimension. It's important to include that on this section here. Unfortunately, it's not letting me fill it in. But if you're an Acrobat, you should be able to hit edit and you can place the text wherever you want. Or if it doesn't work there, you can always type it in special instructions. So say like, 3.5 by 2 business cards. And then we know what dimensions you want the finished product to be. So now, the only other part you've really got to worry about here is the program. Obviously, be Rec Innovation Lab.
Yeah.
Helps if I click on it. There we go. Just say Rec for short. And then the budget number, whatever budget number Tanya provides you, that's the one that we need to know.
Yeah.
In the case of you paying for this out of pocket, it's a different situation. The budget number is set up by Reprographics, and then you have to work with student accounting to pay them, and you pay the bill through student accounting, and then the invoice comes back to us, and then we can begin production on whatever project it is you want us to do. We can give you, as far as pricing goes, that's where all these are. We can give you a quote for things. If it's the $20 limit, then what we've been doing right now is however many cards we can squeeze out for $20, that's what we're doing. So it might come out to an oddball amount, but it fit $20, so we made it work.
Yeah. Get the most you can for $20, yeah.
Let's see, anything I'm missing?
So maybe the instructions about when they email you the document.
Sure. So if you email us the document, you can find that on the website. Let's see here. Okay, so the job, that order form, the one that we were just at, you click on that and it takes you to it. Once you fill that out, you'll need to send it to, let's see.
It's right at the top.
Yeah, right there at the top. And if you click that link, it'll open up your email and you can include that as an attachment.
Yeah, and I wanted to say one thing too, here about this. So, you're going to want to send over, whatever you need printed over to Evan, over to Reprographics. And, what I recommend doing is in the special instructions here, you can say something like document emailed, with subject line, subject, and then put whatever the subject line is. So if the subject line is, like rec, business cards, right? Whatever, business, and doesn't fit there, cards, right? That way he knows when he gets this, oh, I need to look up that email that says rec business cards. And then, when you're sending him the, the item that you want printed, there's two things that you should do. So first is, most of you will be doing the design for either the flyer or the banner or the cards, whatever it is in Canva. And so you'll want to send to him the two things. You want to send him the link so that if we didn't do anything exactly right, he can go in there and he can fix it. And I'll show you how to do that. So we were doing a thumbnail in class earlier today as a class project. So here's that thumbnail I was working on. So the way that I want to send this to Evan is I want to do share and download here. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I take that back. So number one, download it, right? So, and what do you like it as a PDF or?
We prefer it as PDF.
A PDF print.
And you do have some options actually. So we prefer to have a flattened PDF
Mhm.
and if possible, include the crops and bleed on it.
Okay.
That's important, particularly if you're looking at the gray background on this thumbnail.
Mhm.
Bleed would be additional background that we're going to trim off so that the image goes edge to edge and we don't have to cut into the image to make
Mhm.
it edge to edge. So
Got
it's a
it.
very important thing to have.
Okay, so crop marks and bleed, then we download it here. Then we go back over to that email that we're sending to him. So repro here, let me copy that email address. It's repro@stccd, Command C. And then I'm just gonna do this here as if I'm sending it to him, compose. And there's the recipients. And then I told him I was gonna call it rec business cards, right? So it has the same thing that I told him it was gonna have. And then I'm gonna attach two things. I'm gonna attach this instructions, the repro instructions that I just made, and I'm gonna attach one other thing. I'm gonna attach that I just downloaded the, actually I didn't download here. Let me see here. Go back over here. Oh, downloaded that thumbnail. Oh, there it is. There's the thumbnail. So I'll try that again. Go here, attach that thumbnail that I just downloaded. Here. Oh, I have to click on downloads. There it is. There's that thumbnail. So I have both of those there attached. One other thing that you need to do, one thing that we don't want to mess up on, and that's that we want to give Evan the editable link to that image. So in addition to that share download, you also want to click share, and you want to give him editable access to the document. So you'll go back to here, you click on share, click on, instead of only you can access, click on anyone with the link can edit. It defaults to can view, so make sure that you change that to can edit, copy that link, and then go back over here. And then, right, hello, here is the editable link, right? Command V, right? Now he has access there. And so anything else that they need to include there, Evan?
Let's see. So as long as your order form is attached, we have the editable link. That's all we really need. Anything outside of that, we'll contact you. If there's a significant amount of work that needs to be done to make the document print ready, we'll definitely let
Charge
you
for
know.
it, yeah,
And yeah, so our editing time runs at $30 an hour. So that can add up quickly. But usually if it's in situations where it's a set dollar limit, we'll send it back to you. So, you know, you could try to make the changes yourself. We're not gonna
Mhm.
run up the bill on you.
Yeah. And usually we can help you too. Just come to the rec like on your Thursday during lab hours and we'll just figure it out together and make it so that it works. So then that would be done. All right, everybody, that's that. Any questions from the people here since we have Evan here, and then I'll just leave the video recording until then? No? Okay, cool. Yay, that was awesome. We have all the documents here. We have instructions on how to do this here. We have hard copies. If you're not very comfortable with doing things online, we have the hard copies here. And like we said, we can help you with any of this. And yeah, for right now, we've got that $20 per semester. Let's use it up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording now. And thank you so much for coming.